Hello and welcome to Save Blood Arena on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. My name is Dele Agadumo, and it's so good to be back here on the program with you. Save Blood Arena is brought to you courtesy Lagos State Blood Transfusion Services, and here we talk about blood donation, voluntary blood donation, blood screening, and everything you need to know about your blood when it comes to donating it for the benefit of saving lives. Today on the program, we'll be discussing getting more Lagosians to donate blood the way forward. And of course, as usual, I have guests in the studio. My first guest, who is my main guest, will be answering more of the questions though. He is from the Nigeria Red Cross Society, Lagos State branch, and his name is Olakunle Lasisi. He's the Lagos State coordinator of the Nigeria Red Cross Society. Good evening, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
I need you to move closer to the mic so we can hear your sonorous voice.
All right, thank you very much. I'm actually the branch secretary.
You're the branch secretary
of the Red Cross.
Okay, fantastic. Welcome to the program. And of course, I have Taiwo Oloko. Yes, Taiwo Oloko of the LSBTS. Good evening again. Welcome to the program.
Good evening. Thank you.
How's your day been?
So far, so good.
Fantastic. All right, then. So let's start. Let me begin with you, Mr. Lasisi. Can you tell us a little bit about your organization? That's the Nigerian Red Cross Lagos State branch, its mission, and how long have you been in partnership with LSBTS?
Thank you. I want to say that what brought about Red Cross is actually a war as far back as 1858. And that war was between three countries, Italy, France, and Austria. Then the man who found Red Cross was on a business trip. He passed by and he chose to help people, and he discovered that lots of lives were saved while he was helping. And at that time, blood transfusion activity took place. Some people were assisted, and those who could not survive passed on because they were not attended to on time.
Okay.
The major problem that leads to loss of life happens to be when lots of blood are lost and then there's no one to help out. I must say, Red Cross being a humanitarian or an organization,
yeah.
Our core objective is to alleviate the suffering of human beings without any form of racist taking sides or taking position. And blood transfusion or voluntary blood donation is a core exercise for us at the Red Cross. If I may quote the current Commissioner for Health, Professor Akin,
yes.
He mentioned that giving blood is like giving organ of the body because blood is a living organism.
Yes.
So based on that, it's something passionate for us. And the moment we have new people or new volunteer or member of the Red Cross just doing that for the first time, he or she got more inspired. So he talked to the world about it. I just donated blood.
Okay.
And one beautiful thing about it also is that once you are doing it, you don't even know who you are doing it for.
Yes.
As a voluntary blood donor. So it's a beautiful exercise for us at the Red Cross.
Okay, so now let's talk a bit about the founder of the Red Cross. That's Henry Dunant.
Yeah.
Yes, a Swiss businessman. I told you before, while we were outside, I was a Red Crosser from all through secondary school. I was a Red Crosser and a senior first aider before I left school.
You're welcome.
But thank you very much. But I didn't pursue it. So you're the second Red Cross person on the show. So I guess I will pursue that further very soon. So now we know that the blood is also an organ. Though most people do not see it because there's no you're not transplanting, but you're transfusing.
Yeah.
Now, for people who the LSBTS has been, we've been going on this program about blood transfusion and how to motivate people to donate blood in order to save lives. How do you donate? How do you motivate people to donate and to donate regularly?
All right, thank you very much. Oftentimes we do have talk on it. We have Red Cross is a youth organization.
Yes.
And there are other categories of people. And currently, I must say that it has been a kind of a ritual in the Red Cross. When we have, you must at least donate 4 times in a year.
Yeah, okay.
And most people get disappointed when they are seen not fit enough
No.
to donate. And the inspiration behind it is that we influence others. And in Red Cross, we believe it's core humanitarian activity.
Okay.
It's not paid for, and it's something you are glad when it is done.
Yeah.
Apart from the benefit to your health, that when you donate, you know, you look good.
Yes.
And you no longer get drowsy like I was some many years back.
Okay.
And I was told to go and donate. I said, really? You know, I discovered after that I was good.
Okay.
And one of the motivation, like I equally said, is that I want to say a big thank you to the Lagos State government, because they've actually empowered the blood transfusion service to have the best blood camp. We have attempted other people, organizations, but Lagos keep raising the standard, and they keep bringing in innovations to kind of say, to bring a kind of to spice it so that you feel like donating blood, and you know. And once our volunteers even get to, probably we are not having a blood donation camp at the Red Cross.
Okay.
They may choose to do it on their birthday.
Okay.
And make some noise about it. Like one of our volunteers who clocked 40 at a particular time said, 40 birthday for 40 pints of blood. That means he wants to mobilize 40 people to come and donate.
Okay.
And he was able to raise reasonable number.
Wow.
And you know, on his own, he went on the social media, he talked about it, he showed how excited he was. And you know, this also sent a message to people out there. When you are doing it, you are equally helping yourself.
Yes.
And when people have the notion, no, they are going to sell my blood. If truly you know all it takes to get the blood screened or saved before transfusion, you will know you are not paying close to anything.
Okay.
I'm not kind of talking for the government. It's a privileged information that I have.
Yeah.
I know the cost implication, and I can see that there is nothing as good as blood being available anytime it is needed. That's when you know the value of blood donation voluntarily. And we need to equally eradicate the commercial donors, because they are going to create bigger problem. They see it as something they can do to earn money, and we hardly identify if they are doing it in different places. And they will not live the best of life. The screening and everything, is it properly done? And I want to say that Red Cross see it very inspirational, partnering with Lagos State Blood Transfusion Service since they've been existing.
Okay.
Because we have been doing that long before then, and the headquarters of the Red Cross in Lagos was actually established or commissioned 1951.
Yeah.
And by the British Red Cross. Then it was British Red Cross Nigeria Central Branch at number 2 Makoko Road. And before then, there was a blood drive that was done during the First World War, because the British were with us then. So they staged a play called Adamo Risha to raise fund and for the victim of the World War, and also blood drive was done to save lots of life. So it's not a new thing to us.
Yeah.
It's like a lifestyle, and it's something that we've been getting companies, individuals getting involved, and most of our volunteers are mobilizers and they are influencers in this program and project, and it's been a very lovely one for us at the Red Cross.
Okay. It's still Safe Blood Arena on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, and we are still speaking with the Lagos State Branch Secretary for the Nigeria Red Cross Lagos State Branch. That's Sir Olakunle Lasisi. Now, let's talk a bit about, we've had, I think the highest blood donor in Lagos, also a Red Crosser.
Yes. Benjamin Agoro.
Yes, we've had him in the studio.
He's clocked over...
Sorry, over 100. It's 110 now. Wow.
110, yes.
Wow.
So, you know, when the blood transfusion Lagos State celebrated him, we had to report that to the NHQ, the headquarters of the Red Cross in Abuja.
Okay.
They have to fly into Abuja
Wow.
And to equally celebrate him, because that was a landmark achievement.
Yes.
So, and sincerely, other branches of the Red Cross in different states have shown serious commitment. Those who relax are now doing more, and it's something that that what's being emulated. And if you see this young man, he's looking so smart and agile.
Yes.
So I think it's a good one for us in Red Cross, and we are lucky that it's from the Red Cross. So that's just to crown some of the things we do.
Okay, so now let's talk about what the organization has achieved in terms of regular blood donation, and what are some of those challenges that you have encountered, whether on the field or while having a blood drive?
Yes, I want to say there are a few challenges, and what we have achieved is by getting good number of our volunteers into the system,
Okay.
and indicating interest, and also calling. We've equally achieved to establish about two to three blood camp
Okay.
a year, and we normally have a state camp, annual youth leadership camp,
All right.
where we have lots of youths attending, about 400 to 500, and at such time, when we do blood drive camp, we don't have less than 100 donating. So that's a
Okay.
good one for us. And also, I think there was a time we invited the state government, the governor himself, to our program, our annual general meeting.
Okay.
And it was represented by, I think, maybe a commissioner or a director from special duties.
Okay.
And after this man left, he read through her record, and he observed that we have been able to raise X pints of blood in the year.
Wow.
And I wasn't surprised. The governor gave us some attention then.
Okay.
He had some donation of amount of money, and I think COVID-19 later rubbed us off. The vehicle, we were told, has been
Okay.
approved.
Oh.
But we are still very hopeful, because
Right.
he's a listening governor,
Okay.
and he's fully aware of Lagos State and what Red Cross is doing. And while there was this building collapse some times ago at Lagos Island, he was a governor-elect then.
Oh.
He recognized our presence, and there was equally an announcement for blood drive. Good number of our volunteers turned up
Turned off. Wow.
to be part of it. So it's a call to serve humanity.
Okay.
And oftentimes it has given us a face to the world, because people believe if you want to donate, go to the Red Cross. And once they come to us and we are not doing any camp, we refer them to Bagada General Hospital, where the office of the blood transfusion services is.
Yes.
So that on their own free time they can
They
do
can
such
just
donation.
visit. Okay. Awesome. So finally, how can interested organizations or individuals who want to partner with Red Cross, how can they get in touch, and how can they get involved with your organization's efforts in promoting voluntary blood donation if they wish to?
Thank you very much. They can call this number 08023310969. That is the official line.
Okay.
Or they can send a mail to redcrosslagos@gmail.com
Okay.
or lagos.ikeja redcrossnigeria.org.
Okay.
We've been partnering with corporate organizations. What we do, apart from the document from the Lagos State Blood Transfusion, we issue certificate of appreciation to every donor. And this has actually helped some of our volunteers and the corporate donors to get attached to it. The moment the certificate is not received, it's as if they have not
Robbing them of
donated.
something. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I can say boldly that we have been able to bring to the Lagos State Blood Transfusion Service an organization who is now a strong partner. It's a foundation, and who is a strong partner with Lagos State Blood Transfusion Service. When they celebrated the 20th anniversary, they were
Yes.
fully on ground, and they received an award. So, corporate organization, I may not be able to mention their names here, they've been partnering with us individually also. We are our facility at number 2 Makoko is available for them.
Okay.
And once they reach out to us, probably they want us to arrange the activity in their office. They should just reach us through those numbers I've mentioned.
Okay.
Then we can arrange and also partner with Lagos State Blood Transfusion Service, as we've been doing. Then we do the bleeding or the blood donor camp in their office or wherever it's available.
Okay.
So we've been doing that. Even we have a student of Unilag who have their members, they equally do blood drive. Yaba Tech, they do blood drive. And School of Science, we have all these institutions where we have the Red Cross initiating blood drive.
Okay.
So if students can get involved, other people too will know the importance. And we want to say the Red Cross unit at various institutions are equally pushing this idea.
Okay.
And we are glad, we look forward to more partnership. And I think what companies need to do more now is to see how they can partner with Red Cross, because we intend doing that.
Okay.
We want to have the largest blood drive in a day, like something we can be doing annually.
Okay.
We can have a lot of organizations supporting. Then we can say this year we want to mobilize 2,000 pints of blood.
Okay.
Then we make publicity, we do everything. And if we are doing 2,000 and we're able to get 2,000, then next year it can't be 2,000.
Of course.
We should be thinking of more, and it keeps going up like that.
Yes.
Before you know it, it can be recognized as the, what's it called? This world record stuff.
Yes.
You know,
True,
you know, when we are doing search for humanity, it's something that worth it.
Okay.
Before you know it, I will tell you that Lagos State Blood Transfusion Service, we need to employ more people to be
Okay.
bleeding when it comes to voluntary blood donation.
Okay.
Because one, it's an habit, then it's a lifestyle, then lots of people get involved.
Okay.
Then I wouldn't be surprised if Lagos State will be supporting other states, nearby states,
Okay.
because what is important is to save life. It's actually not a business, but people see it as such, although there are private owners of blood banks and here and there. But once you're doing it for humanity, you enjoy doing it better.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Bit of updates. We have this one from Okeodo. Appreciable movement within the length and breadth of the zone and the stretch of Ajegunle, Abule Egba, Ile corridor, both inward and outward, all looking very good. No cause for alarm. Ojaoba and Charity intersection also in good shape right now. Ascending and descending the Jubilee Bridge, and we also have no record of impediment cited at the moment. And looking via the live camera in the studio, still a good one coming in from Toyi, or maybe inward Allen Junction. It's a heavy one, and this is due to high influx and the traffic light alternation. And at the K2 axis, we also have very busy movement, but it's still a moving one right now. Nothing to worry about. Other parts of the metropolis will still have good movement also. All right, so let me go to Taiwo. Taiwo, how can the public contribute to ensure blood safety in terms of what we're talking about right now, getting more Lagosians to donate blood? So how can the public, how can they contribute to ensuring that blood safety, they enjoy that, especially for those who are coming to donate?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
The first thing and the most important thing all members of the public or any member of the public can do to ensure blood safety, that the blood that is available for those that need it is safe.
Yes.
The first thing and the most important thing is for the individual to be a voluntary blood donor himself or herself.
Okay.
That's the first thing, because the safest source of blood is from voluntary blood donors. That has been scientifically proven.
Okay.
The safest source of blood is from those that willingly on their own, without any intention to get remunerated for it, go out there to donate blood to save lives.
Okay.
That's the safest blood. So the first thing anybody needs to do to ensure that blood is safe is to be a voluntary donor himself. Then secondly, motivate others, call others.
Okay.
Don't go alone. Don't be a lone ranger. Don't keep walking alone. Exactly. Go with other people. Motivate your friends, your relatives, whoever. Don't force anybody. Just explain to them make them see why it's important to donate blood to save life. Like Mr. Lasisi said, the blood that is one knows the importance of blood when you get it when you need it.
Yes.
Because blood is actually supposed to be available before it's needed.
Yes.
That's when it has value.
Yes.
Because when you need it and you now start running around for it, it leads to a lot of stress and pain. So the second thing, motivate others to donate voluntarily and to do it regularly.
Okay.
It's important to start, yes. Like I said last week, just start, do it. Once you experience it, you know that there's no big deal in it at the end of the day. You can do it again.
Okay.
So, but also go back the next time. Be a repeat donor. Don't just do it once and feel, well, I've done my best. Do it again, because the need for blood is a continuous thing.
Yes.
There are some people that need it regularly to survive.
Yes.
So we also need to help them continuously and not just, as a one-off thing.
Okay.
Then the other thing that we can do as members of the public to ensure that blood is safe is whenever we have a family member or we have somebody that needs blood, we should patronize only registered blood banks.
Okay.
We should patronize only registered blood banks that have Lagos State authorization. So we should not just go to anybody or anywhere and get blood. Another thing we can do is whenever we get the blood or whatever blood we get, we should ensure that it has a Lagos State logo, because every unit of blood that is available for transfusion in Lagos State must be certified by Lagos State Blood Transfusion Service as being safe and fit for transfusion. So don't just pick up blood anywhere and assume that it's okay.
All right.
Verify it. Call the number that is going to be read at the end of the program, and to be sure that the unit of blood that you're acquiring is safe and is well screened and fit for transfusion. So those are some of the things that members of the public can do to ensure that blood is safe and to contribute to the safety of blood in Lagos State.
Okay, so again, let's let people know, maybe not convince them, but at least allay their fears concerning what happens to their blood. It's not going to be sold.
No. It's not
at all.
Going
and it's not going to be used for any ulterior motive.
At all.
Abi?
At all. Yes. What we always say is that blood has no use apart from being transfused.
Yes.
There's no other use. You can't drink it. It cannot be eaten. It cannot be cooked and consumed. So it is only useful when it's transfused to another human being, person that needs it. So the people we know that there's a lot of misconceptions about it.
Yes.
We donate and they'll sell it. It is not true. What happens is people donate and it's transfused to those that need it. And people only pay a service charge for the screening and the cost match that happens between the donation and the transfusion, because the blood, like I said earlier, it has to get screened and certified as being safe and fit for transfusion. And that's the only token that is paid. And as we speak, like my executive secretary said 2 weeks ago, it's even subsidized in Lagos.
Yes.
The Lagos government is bearing most of the cost of it now. So people people's fear should be allayed. Your blood is not going to be sold. It is transfused to the needed human beings, to the needed people at various hospitals.
And also, if a person is a blood donor, you get you get a certificate, a regular blood donor.
Yes.
You get a certificate of recognition from that's if you're doing with the Red Cross.
Yes.
And aside from that, it helps your health status.
Absolutely. You can know your blood status, your blood group, your genotype,
and if there are any other underlying illnesses, the person
can
is
be
notified
detected, because you're going to be screened before you donate blood.
Yes.
So even if, for example, a lot of people is when they get to the donation center and they want to they're getting screened for donation, and they find out that their blood level is even low. So in that case, you get a referral to a clinic or hospital. Go and find out why your blood level is low. But if you didn't come there for the donation, you may not know that.
Yes.
So there are a lot of benefits that is derived from actually trying to save others. You may actually be saving yourself at the end of the day. some people come and then they find out that they are hepatitis B positive, and then they, even though Lagos State does not do the screening before the donation, but with whatever you do after the donation, you can get your results. So whatever, when you've donated and we've done the screening and we find out that it's an issue, you'll be contacted so that you can follow up and take care of yourself.
And the contact is confidential. The results are confidential.
Everything is confidential. No third parties are involved at all. It is absolutely confidential. So trying to save somebody may actually be saving you.
Yes.
So I think it's something that I want to encourage as many Lagosians as possible. Go out there, try it, do it. You will not regret it.
All right. Thank you very, very much. I made you do a lot of marketing today. I want to say a big thank you to you, Taiwo Oloko, for coming. Mr. Taiwo Oloko is the Quality Assurance Manager with the Lagos State Blood Transfusion Services. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much.
And I also have Mr. Olakunle Lasisi, the branch secretary. Yeah, have to get that. The branch secretary for Nigeria Red Cross Lagos State branch. Thank you, both of you, for coming on the program today.
Thank you.
And to those who are listening, thank you so much for being a part of the program. We've talked about blood transfusion, everything that has to do with your blood, all that you need to know concerning what happens to your blood safety and blood security on Safe Blood Arena on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. And you can get in touch with the LSBTS via Facebook, Lagos Blood Transfusion, and on Instagram is Lagos State Blood Transfusion, while on X is Lagos BTS. And telephone number to which you can send a message is 0806 920 7914. Again, 0806 920 7914. Safe Blood Arena has been brought to you courtesy Lagos State Blood Transfusion Services. And my name is Dele Agadumo. Big thanks goes to Victor Terry, and not forgetting our executive producer, Tayo Akonli. Enjoy the rest of your day. God bless.